trying to fix that.
Good.
That's a pretty good card.
Untap, draw. 6 strike.
Ye old surveil land.
Remember when we played Modern without surveillance?
Yeah, ew. Surveillance are so fucking good.
Fetch lands just did nothing. They just grabbed lands. It's like...
Go to mine. Probably just play out the route. Like, do I hold it? See if you got removal? We'll
No, I
see.
get you. It's fair. I'll just matron for a snoop. Go.
Alright, let's get things kicked off with a run result. Trigger, evens, take a damage. Storms 1. Spell 1 and 2. Oh boy.
That's pretty good.
Cast this ritual. It'll be 2 evens. Take a damage. 3 mana. Use that 3 mana to cast ritual splicing.
Yeah.
So that's 3, and then it'll end with 6 mana. Evens. I'll choose not to flip. So that's 3 spells. So I need 6 to start flipping. Cool. So we'll just cast a Manamorphose named Red. It'll be 7 mana and 4 storm evens. Take a damage. Draw a card. Let's 5. Let's use 1 mana, cast an Impulse. That's 5 evens. We'll choose not to flip on 5. We'll go 1 and 2. Play land for the turn, correct to fetch. Could play out the Channeler, but I feel like just resolving those triggers is going to make this take longer, but I know I should. We're going to play it the right way.
I was going to say, do it.
Yeah. 5, we'll play the Channeler, that's 6 for Storm. This will be the non-instants and sorceries.
Yeah.
So that includes him. Let's play out another Reckless Impulse, so that'll be 7 for Storm. At this point, I will start trying to flip the Route.
For sure.
Trigger, Channeler trigger first. We'll graveyard another Route. Route trigger, evens. I'll flip Route.
That's pretty good.
Route will enter with exactly 8 counters. We'll use 2 mana to cast a Ruby Medallion. Trigger here. That'll be 8 for Storm. You're at 20 still. I have 3 mana, and I don't think I ever resolved this.
It was just a cast trigger, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Flip the 2. Flip the 2. We
flip the 2,
we resolve it now. Yeah.
That's my bad.
No, we're chilling.
Let's,
you know how
I guess I didn't do it late because at this point, just how do I end the game as fast as possible? Respectfully, of course.
No, of course. It's Storm.
We'll cast a ritual.
Yeah.
It'll give us +2 mana, plus up to 9 trigger. Graveyard a land. So at 9 at 5 mana. -8 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not great, but not bad. Past in Flames and Valakut. Cast the Valakut Awakening. Cast that for free. That'll give me +1 and a trigger. Graveyard that. I will bottom this card and draw 2. It's a 10 for Storm. Yeah, I think we can just do it this way. Manamorphose for +1 up to 11. Trigger. So it'll be red. Graveyard that. Draw a card. So 11 and it's 6 mana, and a cost reducer and a free pass in Flames. So we'll just spend 2 to cast Wish, trigger, puts me up to 12.
Oh, concede to Wish. Right. I know where that goes.
Yeah, I was just gonna grape shot you twice.
All roads lead to Rome at that point.
They wouldn't move, so I'm like, I would push them all back in.
That's why.
I assure you, this is not my way to cheat you.
No, of course. Bottom that one. I have a pregame. And I'll just play a Lord, attack for 2. And I'll pass.
Touch, 17. Surveil.
Okay. Next turn is going to be very weird. Not in a good way. I'm preparing for you to static prison this. And then I have a really bad line for next turn.
Surveil, graveyard, good of mine. Draw. Better lucky than good. Shock.
Yep.
Play Ruby. Pass.
That's pretty good. Better lucky than good. Dampening Sphere off the top.
That's pretty good.
3?
3.
And I'll pass.
Okay, so doing that. Impulse, trigger, evens, take a damage. Flip 1, flip 2, play a land. And I think I gotta pass it here. Yeah, I'm +2 right now, -2, so the cards are, yeah.
Unsound key. Matron, tutor for a Trash Master.
Last one.
Bless you. Grab a trash man. I mean, I'll see if you block.
Yeah, I'll block.
That makes sense. Go ahead. Had to try. I've got an Irish song stuck in my head. The worst thing is I don't even know the name.
Start by casting a Glimpse for 1.
Yeah.
Trigger, evens. Flip. Enter with 3. Resolve.
It's pretty good. Shit.
This is any spell, right? It's not like non-creature. Okay.
A spell.
Okay. So red spells still cost 1 less to cast for me. Oh, but this only costs so this costs +2 -1. So yeah, it'll be 3. No, +1 -1, so it's still 3. It's not -2 because
You haven't cast the other thing yet.
yeah. Well, no, I did. I cast the glimpse.
Yeah, but I mean this one. I was doing the math for if you cast another spell.
So I'm gonna if I downtick and deal 1/1, it kills both of them. So downtick to 1, 1 and 1.
I'll get 1 death trigger. So to keep myself having 2, I'm gonna sack this first for a red, because otherwise this deals 1 and then it dies after this leaves.
Okay.
I learned that recently. I don't always get double death triggers because state-based actions is what actually kills them. So death trigger, then the damage resolves, other trigger.
This is gonna stay exiled because I'm not gonna cast it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Flage, deal 3, gain 3. I can cast that to my next turn, and then I'll pass.
Untap the key.
And people were like, I had the other Storm player be like, I don't think Flage is good enough board, and I was like, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're very wrong. I guess I can shot. 18. Bog.
Oh, yeah, that seems pretty good.
Yeah, I'll pass. I mean, I have a ley line, but...
Yeah. Oh, right. What am I talking about?
No, you're good.
Right, go to mine?
Yep.
How could I have forgotten?
It's hidden by the dampening sphere.
Uptick. What do we have to do here? Neutral. So if it's neutral. Another Ruby. So spells now cost 2 less to cast if they're red. And they'll cost 1 less to cast. Start with so now spells cost 1 less. Yeah, see, so my next turn spell cast this. And 2. Alright, Jack. You got a turn.
No way.
I'll pass.
Untap the key.
I was looking for the wear tear. It's pretty good right now.
I was gonna say that does a lot of work.
It does, yeah. That was another one. The guy was like, I don't think there's a lot of enchantments that matter. I was like, what?
You're very wrong.
It's like also the 2 for also killing Saga.
There's so many important enchantments. Start by doing this. Now I think. Shatter.
What's doing that? Sacrifice. Okay, yeah.
Shatter. It just says 8.
God damn.
Good.
That's pretty good. That hurts. So if I do it's really I'll lose a lot of these cards, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, nothing to really think about. I'm going to fuse Wear Tear.
Yeah.
For both of those.
That's good.
That'll go to my graveyard, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have another mana, so these will remain exiled, which I don't love, and I'll pass.
Put a goblin on top. I'll give this haste. Tutor?
Sure. What?
There's all these different hasty goblins. I gotta do the math for all of them. I'll grab a screen.
Oh, so you mean a different turn, not this turn?
Yeah, no.
I was like, I'm good with one mana.
Exactly. I'm doing math for next turn. So yeah, this will be an attack, put you to 6 next turn, so I'll pass.
Alright. It's like,
No,
I'm going to 6 this turn. What the fuck are you gonna do to me, bro?
I'm doing stairs. It doesn't help me.
It's what? Let me cast row.
Yeah.
Start tracking this shit. 1 and then 1 non-row count. Runs resolve. 2 trigger evens. Take a damage. Flip 2. That's pretty good.
Those are good flips.
We'll go ritual. That's 3, and then it'll put me up to 3 evens. I will choose not to flip a 2 row count. Cast the Morphos, naming red. So it'll end up being 4 and 4 row count 3 trigger. Take a damage. Draw a card. Cast a ritual, which will end up giving me +2, and then up to 5 evens. Take a damage. I'm gonna die to my own wrath.
No, you're fine.
Cast this, go down to 5, up to 6, roll for evens. I will not flip. I'll flip 2 cards.
Those are good ones.
Cast Past and Flames for 4. Down to 1. Up to 7. Evens. I will choose not to flip because I think I still need a Frost Reducer. Is that dumb? No, I need more mana before I can decide to try to go up. I need to at least cast the rituals first, so these are all my castables. We'll start with the ritual. That'll put me up to 3 and then up to 8 evens. Choose not to flip. Cast another ritual to 5, up to 9 evens. 9? How do I lose? These are still castable. I think I just gotta go for the flip. I don't want to end up dying to my own row triggers, so row count's 8, so he'll enter with 10.
Sure.
I'll go to 2. Top 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ritual. Not castable.
Hey, see a wish.
Alright.
Good game, bro.
GG's.
Woo!
Yeah, the wish would have got me there.
That wear tear was so good.
Yeah, that's why I brought it in. The spice I wanted to try against you, which was probably done to bring in this Doorkeeper Thrall.
That shuts my shit down.
Yeah,
that's really good.
But I chose not to bring in the second. I brought in like Prismatic Ending, 1 wear tear, and then fucking Brotherhood End for your artifact stuff.
Yeah, you can hit all
I'm bringing in 2 wear tears. That, like, I've played against you enough to know that you're gonna bring in fucking.
You know exactly what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this was.
It's nice because it keeps both of our sideboards like super. Like you're always prepared for hate, and I'm always prepared for storm.
I love it. Flage was just like whatever.
I mean, if you're just like grinding, I can't beat a Flage.
Yeah.
Plus, like this is a
Like,
combo.
yeah, for sure. Oh, why? I guess I kind of thought about that, but I haven't done it yet.
It's not like the front thing, right? It's like you're bringing this in for hate, you're bringing this in for removal, and they just happen together to make a combo.
This is what I took out, so.
That makes sense. Yeah, so like, of course, Vile's way too slow. Munitions Expert, I'm never really gonna have enough goblins to kill your Ral, especially if you're like, I'm assuming you're bringing in like minimum Pyroclasms, like roughly, right?
Yeah. Brotherhood End, like I don't run Pyroclasm in the board anymore, so this is the sideboard plan right now. Wear Tear, Flage, Brotherhood End, these, Breach, Grape Shot, and 3 of these. So I don't think I need Pyroclasm to beat decks when I can use this and Flage.
Yeah.
The decks where I want that, I bring these in, and then I bring in like a Prismatic Ending too.
Yeah.
And then I bring in the extra Grape Shot, right? So these are my removal spells.
Yeah.
And then like the artifact removal is very obvious.
I mean, I love this package of removal because honestly, you don't need to like go, because the issue with Pyroclasm is it gets easily outclassed. Flage scales up, Brother's Head End can hit artifacts, so like when they make
Also, the 3 seems to matter a lot. Like
it
sometimes,
does.
and getting to use Grape Shot as a board wipe, like it's not in situations where I can't win. Getting to Grape Shot for like 10 and then wiping a board is sometimes good enough. So
Yeah, that makes sense. And then the other thing is, against Breach, I love Brother's Head End. You just hit all their artifacts.
yeah,
And like against that matchup, Pyroclasm does nothing, whereas Brother's Head End is great.
yeah. Well, like, do you know how good fucking against Breach? This is what I'm bringing in.
I was gonna say, and Doorkeeper Throw is just
And
amazing.
Doorkeeper, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, very cool. Like, would you like to do nothing?
What's crazy, against Breach, I could theoretically bring all my cards in.
Don't.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't. No, I do. I do.
You bring in these.
I was gonna say, it depends if I bring in like, I choose one of these, right? If I'm more scared of like, depending on the build, if they have a bunch of 0 drops, I bring in these. If not, I could play this. It's really between any of these 3 ofs, right? Whichever I'm scared of the most. If I think they're gonna bring in Pithing Needle, Meltdown's the best. Chalice is like if I'm trying to be aggressive, and Damping Sphere is like, meh.
I don't know, like, how comfortable are you, like, how many cards can you take out of your deck comfortably, I guess is my question. Because I haven't played your deck, right?
I was gonna say 7 to 9 comfortably.
So if 7 to 9 comfortably, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like, I don't even know if I care about Chalice.
Okay.
Like,
Just do like
7,
that.
8, 9, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, because I like this a lot more because this shuts off the combo. This handles the Ursa Saga's plan, and this just fucks their whole life up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Blood Moon's like it's fine, but it's not. It's slow.
It's compared to this bad.
Yeah. Like it's also just slow, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I stopped playing Blood Moon because I thought it was slow. So against Titan, that was part of my thought about Thrall. Like I bring in Thrall against Titan, right? So against Titan, I go Wear Tear, Prismatic Ending, Doorkeeper Thrall.
Yeah.
And hope that they try to combo off, and I say like, okay, your Titan gets no lands.
I've watched Titan lose to sewers like that. They're like, here's my Doorkeeper Thrall, solitude it. Like nothing for you. And then they can't even give the Titan haste because I'm just tapped. It's like fuck.